it's Marsha from Train with Marsha, and welcome to your low impact sculpt and tone. It's going to be about a 40 to 45 minute gentle strength flow using about 3 to 5, even up to 8 pounds. For today's class, you will need a block and, like I said, an array of lightweight dumbbells. If you don't need a block, it's fine. You can use a really big book or even a cushion. It's just going to be used to anchor our hips today and to work into our deeper core. All right, it's going to be a gentle flow today, very low impact. I'm going to be having you focus on your breathing, wrapping your ribs around, dialing them down into your core and pulling up through that pelvic floor. Today's class is all about the breath. It is all about the slow movements and allowing that burn to hit you really deep. All right, let's come on down to the ground. We're going to get into our gentle warm-up in crisscross applesauce. So come on down. Have your water nearby, have your weights nearby. I want you guys to remove the extra flesh from your sit bones. Right leg in front, left leg behind. I want you to take your hands, place them in front of your knees, gently press on your knees and make your spine a little bit taller through that resistance. And I want you to inhale, shoulders up to the ears, drop them down, that exhale. Again, inhale up. Exhale, big drop. Inhale, shoulders come up. And exhale, drop. Now as you inhale, I want you to now focus on the ribs, wrapping around and pulling up through that pelvic floor. Ready? Inhale, expand the lungs. Exhale, wrap the ribs, pull up through that pelvic floor. One more time, inhale. Fill those lungs up. Take an extra sip of air. And exhale, wrap those ribs. I want you now to take those hands up and over. Big stretch. Push the ceiling away from you. Ground your hips into your mat. Inhale. As you exhale, drop that right hand down. Left hand reaches up and slightly over. Ground that left knee in along with the hip to create that space between your oblique and your hip muscle. Reach over into the stretch. Feels so good. Inhale, center, push the ceiling away from you. Exhale, drop that left hand. Let's do that again on the other side. You guys, this feels good. Let's do it again. Ready? Inhale, push the ceiling away from you. Go deeper into the stretch this time. Reach up and over. Bend that right elbow, ground that left hip, and really reach over. Allow the breath to move you back to the middle. Push the ceiling away from you. Inhale. And repeat other side. Drop deeper. We're going to come into tabletop. Gently make your way into tabletop position. Knees are underneath your hips. Hands are splayed wide and wrists are lined up with your shoulders. Go ahead and go into a nice little cow stretch here. Bring those hips up and exhale, round to that cat stretch. Really pulling that belly into your spine. Exhale, cow stretch. Tilt your head up. Allow the jaw to open. Exhale, cat. Go ahead and curl your toes under. One more. Inhale. Really exaggerate that cat stretch. Push the shoulders away from you. Round up through that spine. Curl the toes under. Drop into your downward dog. Stretch it out. You can pedal your dog right here. Nice and gentle. Allow the hips to dip to one side as you pedal. Inhale, exhale, bring it right back down to tabletop. Ground through your left hand. Take the right hand, cradle it behind the right ear. You're going to take your elbow, you're going to rotate down towards the left hand and bring it back up again. Rotate open, warming up that spine. Exhale, elbow to left hand. Inhale, rotate, open up that chest. This should feel good, my loves. No pain here. You're working within your range of motion. Warming up that spine. Give me 2 more on this side. Last one. Nice. Open it. Drop into child's pose. Stretch out those shoulders. One more big breath here. Back into tabletop. Let's repeat that on the other side. Ground through that right hand, line up wrist over shoulder. Pull up through that belly, nice flat back. Cradle, hand behind, left ear, ready, here we go, and rotate it down. Exhale, rotate open. So getting some oblique muscle in here too on that little warm up. 3 more good ones on this side. Take it nice and slow, my loves. Keep that back nice and flat. Last one. Dropping back into downward dog. Hands down, curl those toes under, drop into that downward dog. Go deeper now. Really press your palms into the mat and allow your torso to go towards your thighs. Drop your heels. Inhale. Exhale into your plank and hold. This is where you can drop to your knees here, but I do want that back nice and lengthened. Your hips can be shifting forward. If you're in full plank, same thing. Nice flat back, pull through that belly. Your gaze is just beyond those fingertips. We're just holding it nice and still here, guys. Find your breath in stillness. We're here for 10 more seconds. Start to tap outside, tap center, tap side. If you're on your knees, no big deal. Just extend the leg out to the side and tap it back. Tap, center for 10. 9, inhale, exhale, tap, 8, 7, keep pulling up through that belly, guys, lengthen, ooh, 5, tap, 4, do you feel the oblique muscles? 3, tap, 2, tap, 1, tap, down, child's pose. Good job. Come on to your back, go ahead and grab your weights and your block. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my weights right here. Grab your block, we're gonna place it lengthways between the thighs. Working chest and core. Knees are stacked up over the hips. Allow the lower back to have a natural arch off of that mat, okay? Do not try to plaster it down, because what that's gonna do is gonna make your lower belly pooch out and lose all that core. So nice neutral spine, knees aligned with hips, here we go. Elbows on the ground, nice and bent. We're gonna hug that beach ball. We're gonna inhale, exhale up, squeeze the block with the inner thighs, hold that crunch. You're gonna shift your toes away from you, drop them down, and back up. Bring yourself back down, nice wide elbows. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Squeeze the block, drop it down. Beautiful, move nice and slow. Place that spine back down, elbows drop. Inhale, exhale, push that chest together. Drop those toes. Ooh, I'm using a weighted block. So this is gonna start to feel really sassy in just a second. I'm gonna leave you here for a little bit longer. The best part about Sculpt and Tone is that it's low impact. We work the top muscles and the lower layer. Those little forgotten muscles, are working those too, guys. That's what's gonna make you burn and shake. Inhale, exhale, crunch up, squeeze that chest, drop the toes, and bring it back. Almost done. We're gonna hold it up there. Lengthen through that spine. There you go. Have that neutral arch in there. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. 3, up. Drop those toes. Crunch it up strong. Place that spine back down. 2 more. Ooh, I'm shaking. Last one. We're going to hold it up there. We're going to drop those toes only. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Hold it up there. Now toes go only. 8. Bring it back. 7, tap. Moving nice and slow. Gazes between the inner thigh. Here's 6. And 5. Come on, don't drop that crunch. Hold it there. Hold it there. You got this. Yes, you do. Come on, 4. Drop it down. Exhale, back up. Inhale, drop. We have 2 more. I'm going to let you recover. Last one. Ready? Drop down. Ooh. Bring it back up. Drop those weights. Hug those knees into your chest. Flex and point those toes to stretch it out. We're not done. We're going right back to the toe tap, and now we're adding our triceps. Stack knees over those hips. Arms are stacked over shoulders. Wrists are stacked over shoulders. Palms are facing each other. Now, if you're cramping, you can go ahead and flex, but I do want you squeezing that blocks. Neutral spine. Go into a nice strong skull crusher here. So palms come down the side of your head. Extend through the triceps. Drop the heels or toes. Bring them back up. Tricep, inhale. Exhale and drop. Excellent job. In just a little while, we're going to combine this motion, but we're taking it slow. Drop, squeeze, back up. Excellent. Inhale. Working through your breath. The elbows are hugging into the center of your body to create that resistance in your triceps. Inhale. Exhale, drop. Bring it back nice and slow. Y'all squeezing that block. You got to squeeze that block. All right, give me 2 more just like this, and we're going to combine it. You can absolutely stay right here. You don't have to combine. 1 more. Squeeze those triceps. Press it to the top. Drop those toes. Ready? We're going to combine. As you come back to tricep, drop the legs. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze to the top. Inhale. Woo. Exhale, drive to the top. Squeeze that block. 5 more. 5. I'm on fire. Here's 4. 3 more. 2 more. You have 1 more. We're going to stretch it out. Ooh, excellent job. Drop the weights. Don't lose them yet. Windshield wiper with the feet. Keep the block in the middle. Windshield wiper, stretch it out. We don't want to lose the fire of that core, so let's get right back to it. Grab those weights. Knees are stacked over your hips. Now we're going to go from here, stacking up, wrist over shoulder. You're going to inhale, exhale, crunch up, reach beyond the hip. Bring it back down. Place that spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, reach and crunch. And back down. You guys got it. Here we go. Add the intensity. Exhale, big. Pull that string from the base of that pelvic floor up to the top of your head. Squeeze that block as you crunch up, looking strong. You know, we're going to hold and pulse this in 10, in 9, in 8. Looking strong. Don't give up. 7. Here's 6. And 5. Pulse in 4. Pulse in 3. Here's 2, and hold it up a little. Pulses, reach, pulse, reach, pulse, reach. If the weights are pulling on your neck, drop them, but continue the pulse, reaching, squeezing that block. Let's go. It's 8, pulse 7, pulse 6. Here's 5. I know you're burning. 4, you got it. 3, here's 2, and 1. Drop it down. Now we're going to combine everything. Let's go. Hug that beach ball. Drop and elbows drop. Inhale, back to the middle. Go on to triceps. Triceps drop. Back to the middle. Chest. Exhale. Big circle. Squeeze it up. Now you have those triceps. Your head and neck is staying down the whole time. This round, they're staying down. Get those triceps. Drop those toes. Exhale back to center. I'm on fire. How you guys doing? Woo! We have 5 more. Triceps drop. Back to the center. Grab that chest. Big elbows. Triceps. Let's go. And chest. 2 more. 2 more. Triceps. Squeeze. Here's that chest. Last round, triceps. Come on. Yes, you can. Triceps. Press. Excellent job. Bring it down. Remove the block. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Big body stretch here. Arms come up overhead. Flex those feet. Exhale. Palms are flat down, my loves. You're going to windshield wiper the knees side to side, stretching out that lower back. We are going to hold it to one side and do a little bit of oblique. Give me 2 more easy windshield wipers. All right, wherever you land, you are landing. Go ahead and stack the knees up, rotate through the hips, cradle the head and neck with your palms. You're gonna lift the torso up and place it back down. Lift that torso up and back down. Option, you can take the block, place it between the knees so you have a little bit more of an anchor there. Ready, lift up, place it back down. 8, back down. 7. You can even bring the arms up to make sure that you're reaching up and not so much forward. Does that make sense? Really targeting that oblique muscle right there. 5. Squeeze 4. Woo, squeeze 3. Up, retract those elbows. 2. Ready, hold it up there. Release the arms. Now pulse up. Pulse up. Squeeze up. Block if you have it. 8, 7, 6. Burn in 5, 4, center in 3, in 2, and 1. Center, remove the block. Hug the knees into the chest. Big hip circles. Take some time. Transitioning to the other oblique muscle, but not yet. Ready? Hug yourself into a tight ball. As you exhale, arms and legs go out at an angle. Back to the middle. Inhale. Exhale, shoot them out. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, press out. Remember, as you press out, I want you to keep that neutral spine. There's a small curvature there that is perfectly okay. If you're dropping your legs really low and you're arching off the back, I'd rather you drop them at a very small angle to keep that neutral spine, okay? Inhale. Exhale, extend. 5, inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Arms come big, circle them in, crunch it in. 3 more, 3. Crunch it in, inhale. Exhale, 2. Last one, inhale. We're not done. Exhale, shoot it out. Option, you can put your head and neck down with palms down or stay crunched up, cradling that neck, little runs right here with the leg. Run, 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 tap, 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 tap. Can you drop lower but keep that neutral spine? So you're either right here on the ground, doing the runs, or you're crunched up, curling that neck. You're here for 8, 7. You can flex the feet if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Externally rotate your hips. Now it's gonna cross, cross. So inner thighs will lean away. You're gonna squeeze. Yes, you can. 10, 9, 8. Stay strong. Here's 7. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Inhale. Big hip circle. Feet down in tabletop. Shift those knees over to the other side. Place the block there if that's what you did before. Ready? Cradle the head and neck. Start to lift up. Place it back down. Lift up. Place it back down. Exhale as you lift. Squeeze into the oblique and place your torso back down. 10. Back down. Here's 8. Moving slow, squeezing that block if it's there as you crunch it up, my love. 6 more. 6, and place it back down. 5 more. We're gonna pulse in 4. Pulse in 3. Pulse in 2. And we're here. Crunch it up. Release the arms. Reach up. 8, 7. Here's 6. It's 5. Pulse 4. Pulse 3, pulse 2, pulse 1, down. Excellent job. Let's rock and roll up the length of our mat. Keep the blocks there. We're gonna go into a little hold at the top. Massage that spine. All right, here we go. Ready? Inhale, exhale. Now as you rock up, hold behind your knees and hold yourself up tall. Release. Stay here or come here. Hold strong. Ooh, ready? Hands back down behind the knees. Rock and roll. Make it short and sweet. Up and hold. Squeeze that block. Release. Inhale. Grab those thighs. Rock and roll. Up, hold. Release. Give me 3 more. Rock and roll it. Up and hold. Release. Down. Inhale. Rock and roll. Hold it up. Last one. Ready? Grab on. Rock and roll. Hold it here. Option, You can stay right here. You can put your hands down or cradling. You're gonna tap, squeeze up. So hands are either behind your ears, drop and driving, or they're on the ground right here. 8, squeeze up. 7, 6, come on, squeeze that block. Here's 5, up. 4, up. It's burning. 3, here's 2, and 1. Awesome job. Release. Take that block at the edge of your mat. We got this, guys. Grab your weights. Take that block. Sorry, guys. Bring it up between the knees. Horizontal. We're gonna go into renegade rows with a little torso rotation. So curl those toes under. Let's just start by lifting those knees off the ground. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, scoop that belly. Hover the knees off the ground. Tap it back down. Inhale, exhale, scoop and lift, and drop back down. The motion is so small, I can barely tell that you're moving. Lengthen through your spine. Your gaze in front of your fingertips. You have a charcuterie board on your back that you cannot drop. Inhale, exhale, lift, drop it back down. We're gonna add those arms in 5. Option to stay right here, 4. Here's 3, lift, tiny motions, ground those ribs in. There you go, you have 1 more. Here's 1, down. Now we're gonna add those arms. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, lift those knees off the ground, rotate, palm comes up tall. I am choosing to take my hand off of my other weight because it hurts. Bring the hand back down. Tap the knees down, inhale. Exhale, grab your weight, rotate that hip down to the ground, arm comes up tall. Bring it back down. Keep yourself moving, nice and slow. Inhale, tap, exhale, rotate. Back down. Hover those knees off the ground. You can do this, I promise you, okay? You'll never know what you can do unless you challenge that body. Almost there. I'm gonna keep you here for 15 more seconds, working on your rotations, squeezing that block. Woo! You have 8 more seconds. We are gonna hold it to one side. Static hold in 5. Static hold in 4. 3. Come on, how low can those knees stay to the ground? Here's 2. Last one, ready? Tap, grab your weight, and hold right here. You can drop down to an elbow. Absolutely okay. Ready? I want you to dip, press up, dip, press up. For 5, press. 4, squeeze it up. Here's 3. Ooh, here's 2. And 1. Awesome job. Center child's pose. Stretch out those wrists. How you guys doing? I know I'm on fire too. Stretch it out. All right. On to the other side. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Let's find that rotation. You can stay on a full side plank right here or drop down to your elbows. Let's lift and lower. 10, 9, squeeze that block. 8, up. 7, and 6, arm is stacked. 5 more. 5, exhale, rainbow through that oblique muscle. 4, 3, center and 2, and 1, center it down. We're gonna rush through this little child's pose, okay? Because I wanna take you back to the oblique muscles, but this time the block is at the back of the mat, both feet are on it. Here we go. Leave the weights at your side. Both feet are on the block to start, come up tall. Now you can have your block right by a bar or a wall and work through this with us, okay? That is option 2. Here we go, ready? Take that right leg, wrap it around the left on the top. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna dip and rotate that right hip down to the ground, bring it back to the middle, raise that right leg up. Inhale, exhale, drop. Center, lift it. And rotate, squeeze it back to the middle, lift that right leg, lengthen and lift. There you go, rotate, squeeze back. Use your breath. Here's 3, 2. We're gonna shake out the wrists. 1. Shake out the wrist, but we're not done with this side. Up, shake it out. Stay on the right side. Here we go. Both legs on. Right leg wraps around. Now you're gonna inhale up into a single leg downward dog. Raise that right leg up. Exhale, bring it to the middle of the mat. Tap down, tap up. Bring it up into that 3-legged downward dog. Inhale. Drive that knee to the center, tap it down. Inhale, 3-legged downward dog. Exhale, drive that knee to the center, tap it to the ground. Drive it back up through that transverse abs. Work through your breath. Shoulders are getting really some yummy work right here, guys. Exhale, tap that knee, drive it up. Stay strong for 3. If the block is making you feel unstable, go ahead and lose it. It's just there to give you some extra depth. You don't need it. Last one, hold that knee to center. Tap down, tap it up. 5, 4, 3, tap, 2, tap, 1, tap, sit it down, child's pose, stretch it out, other side, inhale. Exhale, come up strong, my loves. Now you're gonna come up. Right, left leg is wrapping around that right. Ready? Here we go. Dip it down, left side. Squeeze back up, left leg raises. Wrap it, dip it. Use your breath. 5, 4, raise it. Come on, lengthen as you raise. Bring yourself back to the middle using oblique and breath. We have 2 more. I'm burning 2. 2, back to center. Last one. Center, lengthen, drop, stretch out the wrist. We have that 3-legged downward dog with that knee driving to the middle. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Come on back to that block. Ready? Left leg raises. Inhale. Exhale. Drive that knee to the center. Tap it down and up. Exhale. Inhale. Drive. Tap it down and up. Working through shoulders as well. It's full body here, my babes. 3 more. 3. Exhale, come on, drive that leg, drive it to the center. Here's 2. Last one. Drive that knee, hold it there, tap it. 5, up, 4, up. Inhale, exhale, 2, 1, down, child's pose. Take some time to stretch right here. Place the ankles on either side of that block. Go ahead and thread a needle. Bring left arm under right. Left arm goes back, right arm now reaches under left. All right, guys, we're gonna come up, I promise, but let's do one more move on the mat. Go ahead and take your weights away from you. Your block is now horizontal between your ankles. Ready? Palms are down, forehead onto palm. Pull that belly up though, it's not relaxed. Ready? Squeeze the block, lift up the legs off the mat, place them back down. Now take your elbows, lift them off the mat. Place back down, squeeze the block, lift those legs. Back down, now lift that torso off the mat. Perfect job. I want to tell you here as you're lifting your legs off the ground, lift through your glute muscles, your booty. Let's stay out of that back. Ready? Lift the legs, squeeze that block. Place it back down, raise that torso off the ground. We're working posterior chain here, my loves. It doesn't get a whole lot of love sometimes. We're creating healthy spines. Lift those legs, squeeze that block. Lift that torso. 3. It's a lift. It's a lower. Raise that torso. 2 more. Raise those legs. Lower them down, lift that torso. Last one. Inhale, lift those legs. Down, lift that torso. Place that torso back down. Now lift the legs, little pulses up, pulse up, pulse up. Hold on to that block. Yes, you can. You're squeezing it, so you're getting those inner thighs. Ooh, come on. Yes, you can. It's 8. Pull that belly. Come on. Pull up to the pelvic floor. 5. Pulse 4. Pulse 3. Pulse 2. Pulse 1. And down. Ooh, come up slowly. Stretch it out. Child's pose. Drop into downward dog. We're going to do some standing work on the block for our legs and our arms. Shimmy those hips side to side. Excellent mat work, guys. We have 15 minutes down here with our standing work. Walk your hands up to your feet or feet to hands. Roll yourself up nice and slow. Shoulders are last thing to rise. Big inhale. All right, we're not done. Grab those weights, grab your block. Right leg on the block. Weight stretch your shoulders. Give me a nice wide stance. You're gonna squat it down. Raise the heel of that left leg. Squat it down and lift it up, press. Drop it down, double pulse, and press up tall. Squeeze the thighs as you raise it up. Inhale, double pulse. Exhale. So all the love is on that grounded leg. I know it feels like it should be the blocked leg, but it's not. So go ahead and shift your energy over to that leg that's on, the foot that's on the ground. Exhale, press. Lower it down. We're gonna add a step out here in 3, down. In 2. Last one, double pulse. Stand up tall, press those arms. Now as you come down, step out, in, up, tall. Let's pick up that tempo. Squat it down, tap it out, and press it up, down, tap, tap, press it up. Here for 5. Tap, tap, up, down. 4 more. Pulling that belly up to the spine. 3 more. 2 more. We're gonna hold the tap outs. Ready? Hold it down, tap in, tap out, tap in. You can bring the waist down if you need to, tap out, tap in. Now this love is on the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it low, keep low. Press up, press down for 5. Woo. 4. Here's 3 and 2. And 1, down, bring the leg from the side to the back. Pulse it twice, stand up tall. Pulse, so you're hinged over a little bit. Let me change the point of view for you guys. You're hinged over into that little kickstand squat. Down, down, and up. You're here for 5. Press it up. We're gonna add the arms in 4. Here's 3, press it up. Here's 2. Ready, we're gonna add the arms. Pulse, pulse, arms come to a high V. Bring it down, pulse, pulse, and high V arms. Exhale, working on that little teardrop right there on those arms. Let's go. Keep working out, guys. Pulse into that high V. 5, high V arms, down for 4. Press it up. How's that leg? 3. Here's 2. And 1. Hold the arms. Come on, stay low. Arms are rocking for 5. Squeeze in. 4. Squeeze in. 3. Where's that belly? 2. And 1. Arms come down. Pulse it, pulse for 8. 7, 6, come on, stay hinged over. All that love is in that block like 5. Pulse 4, pulse 3, pulse 2, pulse 1. Sit it back, stretch, switching legs. Woo. This is it, last side. All right, switch that block over. Left leg is on the block, same arms. Arms again, double time here. Up on that heel on that right leg, here we go. Double pulse squat. Press up tall. So since it's round 2 with the arms, if you want to go heavier, you absolutely can. It's about building muscle too, guys. And press it up. Exhale. Let's drive into that right leg now. The love is on the left. Let's give the right some love. We're gonna start tapping it out. In 3, press. 2, press. Last one, ready? Down, down, tap in, out, press it up, down, tap out, and in, after that overhead press. 5, 4 more. Ooh, I'm shaking. We have 3 more to go. Yeah, my leg is tired. 2 more, tap. Last one, ready? We're gonna hold those taps, ready? Tap out, tap in. 7, woo, 6, here's 5, here's 4, you got this. 3, tap, 2, tap, 1, hold it low, arms press, up for 8, squeeze down, 7, and 6, you got this, build a muscle. 5, here's 4, onto lunges. 3, and 2, and 1, bring it down right here. Pulse, pulse, stand up tall. So hinge it over. Catch your breath if you need to. Squeeze, squeeze, stand up tall. The pulses are hitting all those lower layer muscles. We're gonna add those arms in 5. Add the arms in 4, 4, press, 3, 2 more, come on, pulse, pulse, ready to add those arms, ready, it's down, down, bring it up, arms, squeeze back down, pulse, pulse, high V arms, squeeze back in, down, pulse, high V arm, woo, 5, down, here's 4, 3 more, my loves, pulse, add those arms, 2 more, arms only, actually no, let's just pulse it, those arms are dead, we're gonna pulse and we're done, we're here for 8, here for 7, 6, pulse 5, pulse 4, pulse 3, pulse 2, pulse 1, step off of that block, lower those weights down, my loves, onto your cool down. We did it, good job. Go ahead and clear off your space a little bit. Thank your body and mind for showing up today. Come to the edge of your mat. Nice big inhale. I want you guys to take a nice, beautiful forward fold. Keep the knees soft as you hit the ground. Maybe you hit the top of your feet. Maybe you hit your shins. That's fine. I want you to hang low right here, stretching out the hamstrings. Knees are soft. Allow the head to drop. When you're ready, grab onto opposite elbows, rock side to side. Stretching out that lower back. Hold it to one side. Take your hands, wrap them around either the upper thigh or your lower calf or lower ankle. Walk it over to the other side. Find your intensity right here in this stretch. Place your hands back down your mat. We're gonna walk it out. Ooh, downward dog, inhale. I want you to go ahead and raise that right leg up, stack it over left, stretch it out, that hip flexor. Now I want you to thread that leg through to a pigeon stretch. So listen, my loves, it's very easy to go super deep into the stretch and hurt yourself. So choose your range of motion about how you want to go deep into this pigeon. So the knee is in the front, leg is extended to the back. Option, you can do a mermaid pose and keep that leg in the front, stretching it out. Either position that you're in, go deeper. You can lean forward into the pigeon or the mermaid. Come up tall. Bring yourself back into that downward dog. Left leg raises, stack it over right, stretching out that hip flexor. Inhale, thread that leg through into pigeon or drop into your mermaid. Allow your breath to help you sink deeper. When you're ready, you can bring yourself down in that mermaid or that pigeon. Hold that stretch a little bit deeper. Walk yourself back up, my babes. Come to the middle. Go ahead and place your hands behind you. Feet are in tabletop. Go ahead and windshield wiper the hip side to side. Thank you for working out with me today. It was an honor to lead you through this sculpt and tone. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you never want to miss a class with me, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Train with Marsha. I release a workout every Monday at 6 a.m. and tell me what you want to see. I teach Tabata, HIIT, strength, bar, low impact, mobility. Tell me what you need and I'm going to make it for you. Okay, you guys? I will see you next time. Mwah. Hey guys, thanks for working out with me today. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Train with Marsha. I release a new workout every Monday at 6 a.m. If you want to go one-on-one with me, I do have a website, www.trainwithmarsha.com, where we can connect one-on-one and do some wonderful things together for your fitness journey. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.